This is about a 75-foot sycamore, about 4.5 feet at the base. And despite it being leafed out entirely, the tree is in fact in a downward decline and probably technically dead already. As you can see, there's been bark sloughing off the tree for a while now. The remnants of insect galleries that have been tunneling underneath the bark in the live tissue of the tree that's right underneath the bark. Characteristic look to sycamore bark, the sort of puzzle piece way that it exfoliates, but what we're seeing underneath here is what should be live tissue, xylem, phloem, a whole living layer that serves as sort of the veins of the tree. Without those, as we would be without any veins to move oxygen and blood through our bodies, this tree is also going to die because of this. Why is it all leafed out? It may not seem like it, but there's an awful lot of energy that is stored up in the canopy of the tree. And so in a tenacious last-ditch effort to leaf out, create some seed, and spread its genetics before it dies, the tree's in a last gasp sort of using up those energy reserves that are still in the branches and the stem of the tree. But with the cambial layer disrupted around the whole trunk, there's just no hope of this tree ever getting more water out of the ground or serving all the other functions that the root system does. So there's a disconnection between the top and the bottom of the tree that's just not going to work out in the long run. But it is interesting to see how the tree will leaf out and do what it can with the energy that it has left. So interesting stuff. There will be more to come on we're going to mill this tree up into all kinds of beautiful wood products and do that in a demonstration area that we were going to set up elsewhere in the cemetery. So more to come on that through my email lists, social media, that sort of thing, word of mouth, of course. And that'll be in September. We're going to have a lot of this wood all cut up into different ways, demonstrating both the Lucas and Wood-Mizer portable mills, two different machines entirely with different purposes, and we'll go through all that, as well as touring some of the other beautiful trees that we have here in the cemetery. Like I mentioned, a handful of state champion trees, as well as beautiful other specimens of a whole variety of species. So more to come on that. We wanted to be sure that we had seen what we thought we saw last spring and come back since the tree was leafed out. You can't eliminate the notion that you were wrong the first time you looked. So this tree's definitely still a goner, but you don't like to make those choices too quickly. So Graham Herbst, Nebraska Forest Service. Take care, guys.